Let's talk about dyslexia according to the Mayo Clinic. According to the Mayo Clinic, dyslexia results from individual differences in the parts of the brain that enable reading. It tends to run in families, and dyslexia appears to be linked to certain genes that affect how the brain processes reading and language. And I couldn't agree more. When it comes to dyslexia with reading, one of the most common challenges with a visual processing deficiency is reading. As I often like to say, aside from hitting a fastball in baseball, reading is probably the most challenging thing that you could try to take on. Reading actually requires 13 of the 20 individual visual processing skills to be running at the same time. When it comes to reading, it's like opening up 13 applications on your phone or iPad or laptop or computer. Obviously, it requires more processing power. And if one of those skills isn't operating as well as it should, the others have to pick up the slack, and eventually your skills are just going to linger. The great news about dyslexia is that the visual deficiencies can be treated with vision therapy. First, we do have to identify which visual processing deficiencies are present, but these visual processing deficiencies are going to cause different challenges that can present symptoms like reversing letters, skipping letters, mistaking letters, reversing words, skipping words, mistaking words. The same thing happens with numbers as well. The majority of actual challenges at near when it comes to reading are actually caused more often by binocular vision dysfunction instead of dyslexia. So if you've been diagnosed with dyslexia, make sure it wasn't a misdiagnosis if you haven't already had a binocular vision exam. Statistically speaking, it's more likely a binocular vision problem, considering that's present in more than 30% of the general healthy population.